because we all like to think we're good at this particular topic. We're going to talk about disappointing sex. Now, Andrea and I don't talk a lot about sex. We have little tidbits here and there, but we think this needs addressing. If you're in a relationship with somebody that you just adore, everything's going so great, and you get along famously, you're best buddies, and you do everything together, but between the sheets, it's just not good. What do? Do you tell them? Is it an easy thing to tell them? Do you write them a note talking about it? How do you handle this situation? Is a relationship salvageable when the sex isn't that great? What do you think?
Well, I just bought a 48 pack of batteries
just
from
in case
Costco
it isn't
the other day. So I don't know.
You're equipped. You're ready to go.
I'm ready to go, but I think that when it comes to two people, if you're in a relationship, like I'm single, so like having, battery operated toys is pretty normal. But I wouldn't want to have to rely on that if I was in a relationship with somebody. I think sex is a big thing, and I think that it can be worked on. Absolutely, relationships, you have to constantly work on your sex life, but.
Okay, but let's see which gender would handle it better. Because I think if you tell a man that you're not happy sexually, I think he's going to be like, the ego's going to be shattered. With a woman,
that's like this is what happens.
Yeah, it is, and that's the problem. That's why it's such a difficult conversation, because if you bring it up, even if you're not in the bedroom bringing it up and you're just talking about it over a beer or something, I think it really does put the thought in someone's head and makes the performance change it up, right? So what do you do? Do you actually verbalize it? Do you put hints around the place? Do you tell them things that, you know what, I'd really like to try next time? Because they might not even be thinking about doing the basics.
Leave the porn on the coffee table out in the open.
Here, honey, watch this.
I have a very great independent film that I would like us to watch tonight.
Oral sex 101. But things like that, this is where it becomes very, very difficult in a relationship. So I really think it's important to be very careful how you say it, because you're going to end up with no sex. But so you really think a relationship can work if the sex is
I think sex is one of those things. I mean, it's not one of those things you want to spend a lot of time teaching someone else. I mean, especially when you're an adult, like you either got it or you don't. It's like riding a bike. Like it's like, you got it or you don't. But sometimes two people might just be shy together, and maybe that's why it sucks in the beginning.
So don't blow it off right away. Give it a shot. Make a little bit of effort in trying to see if you can come to some kind of compromise with it.
You have to be sexually compatible. If you are the type that likes to lay there like a starfish, then...
I love that line.
If you are that type, and the person that you're with is that type too, and you don't like to have exciting sex, then it might work for you.
But if you still have a really great sex life where you know each other's likes and dislikes and can make that happen, you will get over a lot of obstacles that come into relationship problems. So it is important to have it. And I agree with you. I don't think it's worth throwing a really, really wonderful, compatible relationship away too early. But if they're just really boring in bed and you can't do anything for them, it's not going to be a long-term relationship.
No.
You're gonna want to move on because they're not making an effort, or they're not interested. And having somebody disinterested in your bed is probably one of the worst things that can happen in a relationship.
Yeah.
It's not very fulfilling.
No, it's not fulfilling at all. I mean, there's ways you actually can talk about it early on in the relationship without coming across in a, ego smashing way. You can say, I really like that if they're doing something right, or, just little subtle, nice, compliment the good things and don't pay any attention to the things that are bad. But don't just, first time you are in the sack, don't kill the mood like, God, you really suck at this. Like, awful. But don't be afraid to say that you like something or
that's a really good point. Give everybody needs encouragement in the beginning, because a lot of times with sex it's a nervousness. Make them feel comfortable. If you want someone to perform well, just give them some compliments and tell them the good things. Tell them the things that worked well last time.
Repeat after me. Ooh, baby, I like
There you go. Bye, everyone.
Bye.